Good afternoon, friends. It's good to be here with you for this week's weekly word. We're in the year B of our lectionary season, the Revised Common Lectionary, and we've been looking at Mark's Gospel. So far, Jesus has called his first disciples, Simon and his brother Andrew, James and John. This past Sunday, we saw Jesus teaching in the temple, and extraordinary things occurred. What we'll see this week is immediately leaving the temple and going to the house of Simon and Andrew, with James and John in tow. As I thought about this text of gathering in one's house, I thought about what it would be like to gather in a house with Jesus, Simon and Andrew, James, John. Imagine sort of a living room setting. So I'm coming to you today from my office at the church. There's a couch and a chair. And if you've ever been to the church office, you'll find that my office door is usually always open. So I'm thinking about the living room that Jesus, James, John, Andrew, and Simon were sitting in. I'm imagining that they had likely really big stuffed pillows and they're lounging around on the floor as they were getting to know each other better. And Jesus was continuing to teach them. As we look at our church season, we're in a season of ordinary time that is a part of the Epiphany journey before we get to Lent. In this season, it's a season of the church being invited to get to know Jesus a little better before we dive into the Lenten season. An opportunity to grow with Jesus, to see his ministry forming. And one of the things you may notice in the church or in the sanctuary is that we are using the color green, which is common in most Presbyterian or Protestant churches, is that we use colors to notate the season of the year. So green is right now, which is for ordinary time, and it will come back again after Easter, post-Pentecost. As we think about green, we think about a time for growth, a time for new opportunities, a time for learning, a time for getting to know you. I hope as we are going through the text this week and we are learning more about Jesus and his interaction with the disciples, that we too will learn more about Jesus and our relationship with each other and Jesus' love for us and family. What's cool about this text is Jesus doesn't stay in the living room. He finds out there's somebody sick in the house. And he goes and he offers life-saving grace. So friends, let us grow together in this season of ordinary time as we learn more about Jesus' ministry and more together. Friends, I hope you have a great week, and I look forward to seeing you Sunday. Thanks be to God. Amen.